Once again, Monster Hunter is just throwing you a bunch of menus, a bunch of tutorials, and it can be kind of overwhelming for someone that's completely new to the whole game. So these are the things that I think that you should be doing when playing throughout the game. The first thing that you should be doing is picking up every material that you come across. Whether it's from carving out of small or large monsters you've defeated, to gathering herbs or searching through bone piles. You need to get as much materials as you can because later on in the game, you might just need those materials to craft items such as potions, weapons, armor, and more. Basically, treat this game like an MMO where every item that you come across will be helpful in some way. Just remember that if you are going out on expeditions, then be sure to empty out your item pouch because it might get full from the materials that you picked up. Also, if you want more materials from a monster, then be sure to capture the monster instead of killing them, as this will allow you to gain more materials out of it. To capture them, you'll need to use either a shock or pitfall trap, and then use a trank bomb and you've captured the monster. To get these items, you can craft the pitfall and shock traps by using a trap tool, which you can purchase from the vendor, and then you need a net or a thunderbug for either trap. The net can be crafted using spiderweb, or you can purchase this from the Argosy. And the thunderbugs are found in various places. As for the trank bomb, you need a sleep herb and a parashroom to craft it. However, you can also purchase it from the vendor as well. This is why I said that you need to pick up anything you come across in the game, because you might need to use those materials to craft various items. Next, you should be hiring buddy scouts. These will help you gather materials without actually having to go out and grab them yourself. Now, I did already mention that you should be picking up the materials yourself, but if you want more materials, which you are going to need, then I highly suggest that you do this. Now, it doesn't really matter which Palico or Palamute that you go for, in my opinion. However, I think that you should go for the ones with the highest level and not waste your time with level 1 cats or dogs. You should at least hire enough for the Argosy and Meowcenaries so that they can start farming for materials while you're doing quests. However, take note that the higher the level of the Palamute or Palico, they will allow you to get more materials than the lower level ones. If you want to gain more levels, then you can train them up in the buddy dojo. Be sure to check in every now and then to see their progress. Additionally, you can use a Lagni apple to increase the effectiveness of either activity. You can get a Lagni apple if you complete specific optional subquests, or if you climb up this tree, you'll find Kahoot's Nest. This will refresh every now and then, giving you random items including Lagni apples. Be sure to come back and see if the nest is full. Speaking about optional side quests, you should be doing them as soon as you've unlocked it. You can choose up to 5 subquests to complete at a time. These subquests will allow you to gain Kimura points, armor spheres, and some may give you additional materials. The armor spheres are useful for upgrading your armor's level. However, when it comes to upgrading armor, you should not be upgrading the levels, because when you get deeper into the game, high ranked armor will become available. This means that any armor that you have crafted will become useless. This is because the armor that you've crafted at the beginning of the game, they are low ranked, which means that they will have lower defense than the high ranked armor. So for now, when you're just starting off the game, don't use any of the armor spheres. Use them when you've unlocked the high ranked armor. However, you do need to eventually build better armor when you start to fight monsters that can kill you in 2 or 1 hits. When that time comes, just quit the game. There's no point. No point of stressing over. Just drop the game. No, I'm only joking. Just build better armor. Look for the ones with higher rarity because they will offer more defense. Just keep in mind that you won't be sticking to one specific armor set throughout your time of playing the game. This also goes the same way for upgrading weapons, because eventually you will want to be able to dish out more damage to the monster. I find it best for whenever you have defeated monsters, always come by the blacksmith and see if you can craft the next armor or weapon. Which also means that you're gonna have to fight every monster in the game in order to see if you can craft the next weapon or armor. Now if you're completely new to Monster Hunter, the thing that you should always be doing is eating a meal before going out. Eating a meal will increase your health and stamina, which you will definitely need for hunting monsters. There's a lot of dangos to choose from, so carefully take a look at which one you will need, as they can sometimes provide you some bonuses. The ones that I like to choose is normally the first one, as it will give you more money or Kamo points, and then I like to mix it up with the best nut and medicinal dango, as these can sometimes reduce the damage from monsters, and I can increase the effect of my recovery items, such as potions. Just look at each dango and see how they can help you out in whatever hunts. When it comes to actually going out on hunts or expeditions, you should definitely pick up the items found in the supply box. I remember when I started off playing my first Monster Hunter game, I would always forget the supply box. Don't miss this out, new players. The items found in there can be useful, and they only stay with you during the quest or expedition. For example, the first aid med is very useful for healing yourself, and the rations are great for increasing your stamina. There's no reason not to use this free item. Lastly, I would say to learn how to use your weapon. I would say flick through each weapon, use them in the training area, see which one would fit your playstyle, go on a hunt, and think about whether this weapon is for you. All of these weapons are unique, they each have different movesets. I would say some even have different paces, some are fast paced and some can be slow paced. So pick them up and see which one can be easy for you to use. Additionally, I would say learn how to use at least 2 or 3 weapons, because some monsters can be difficult to fight against with some weapons. Now this doesn't mean that you shouldn't use only one weapon. You can totally use one single weapon throughout the whole game, but I'd say you'd be making the game more difficult for yourself, and you are going to be missing out on playing with some other weapons. It's like playing only a portion of the game, but that's just my opinion. It's up to you how you want to play it. That's pretty much it for when it comes to starting off in Monster Hunter Rise. There's a lot of things that the game likes to throw at you, but these are the things that I think that you should definitely be doing when starting off. So if you found the video useful in some way, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more helpful videos. You should also maybe, hit the bell notification to make sure that you will be notified for whenever my next video comes out. So, yes, be sure to hit that bell. And you should also follow me on my Twitch. Link is down in the description box below. I do stream every now and then. I do play Monster Hunter Rise on stream because, well, it's come out. Why don't I stream it? So be sure to follow me there, and follow me on my Twitter for any other channel updates. I like to post whenever I'm going live, and I like to tweet out some other stuff. So be sure to follow me there. Thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you guys later. Wait a minute. Have I been finding the wrong thing at this whole time? I've been finding the wrong thing the whole time. Oh my! You know what? Just